My name is Michael Jimo, and I'm from West Africa, Nigeria. And I am the CEO and founder of the ChainPal project. And I am a second time founder. This is like my second project in the Web3 space. I've been working in this Web3 space for almost a decade right now, building projects, built partnership with different organizations like the UOB Exchange, Finex, Ito hardware wallets, and the likes of that. And yeah, that's all about me.
My name is Adewale Fadoki, the CTO and co-founder of ChainPal. Sorry, what are we introducing exactly?
The blood of Jesus. He said what?
Introducing yourself, just introduce yourself, your previous experience, and your role. That's all.
Okay. Hope I've not spoiled the whole recording.
No. It's gonna be edited, so it's fine. We can do as many rubbish as we want to. It will be edited at the end of the day.
Okay. Adewale Fadoki, the CTO and co-founder of ChainPal. I've been a software engineer for half a decade now, with experience in about two fintech organizations, and also worked on so many freelance software development, both for working for both within Nigeria and also outside Nigeria.
My name is Timmy Akomade, and if you find anybody who is trying to make sure that things are going on well in ChainPal and people are not breaking each other's heads, I'm the one involved. I'm the CEO and co-founder of ChainPal. I am a first-time Web3 founder. I haven't ever been in the Web3 space. I used to do small businesses till Michael found me out and said, "Hey, come, I like the way you do businesses. Come and let's see how we can handle ChainPal together and make sure that the B2B side of our business, the PRL, because generally, currently right now, I work as a corporate sales person at a gifting company, and I've been in business for the past 5 years. But the Web3 world, not exactly. I just see friends and have friends that do it. And it seemed like a very good opportunity to take on, and that's why I'm here. So if there's anybody who is a newbie among these founders, it's me. But then if there's anyone who knows what her business onions are, it's also me. So it's nice to meet everyone.
Yeah, great to be here. So the next question on the line says how we got here. So how did the founders meet each other? And what was the initial spark that or shared observation that made everyone realize that, okay, yeah, I love the idea behind ChainPal and it is worth leading. So I will go first. So yeah, I've been building the project since the inception. I think I had the idea around June, started building everything around it around July 2024. Built the concepts, the branding, did a lot of research at that phase. And I onboarded some team members to work with me as well. And I think around November, critical development commenced, and that was when we started working on development, the coding, and every stuff like that. And we had our MVP ready by February, and now it is time to go into the markets to test and stuff like that. And then I needed co-founders at that time, and that was when I had to reach out to Temi and then to Adewale as well.
I've been following Archangel, the founder, for a very long time, following him on Twitter. I've been hearing about him either from his friends and all. I saw the things that he has been doing in the Web3 space. So I've always been looking forward to work with him. This guy, I really love what he's doing. So the day he messaged me that, oh, I'm going to be my CEO and co-founder. Oh, I was so happy that, wow, this guy finally messaged me. That's one that knows me very. I've always been enthusiastic about the Web3 space. Even on my Twitter about you see Web3 enthusiast, but I don't really build anything there. So I was so happy that, oh, finally I'll be able to work with India. So that's how we met.
When will you drop the plate and touch God? All the time food, all the time food. Use that time to pray first. Pray first. Pray till you won't even pray first. You too like food.
Okay, so while we're here, I got a message from my friend. She has an angel. She's Hack Angel's friend, and she said, "Oh, my friend is looking for somebody to handle business development for a startup, and I recommended you." My first thought was, I don't understand. Do I look like a tech founder to you? She said, "Oh, I recommended you." I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's fine. Let's have a discussion. Let's talk." And then I spoke to him. You see, there's a way people talk to you about what they're building, and you know that if you're not part of it, you are clearly going to miss out. And for somebody who has, businesses that she runs, I believe that's like the very first place to start every conversation you want to start with, especially with co-founders who you aspire to work with and who you want to work with. And I don't know, probably he did some research. Of course, he must have done some research before he texted me. And, we had a conversation, and the conversation was very simple. And I said, okay, send me everything I need to know about ChainPal. I was not sent 4 or 5 documents to know about ChainPal. All I saw was one document that had been waiting for ages and had marinated and was well put together. And I like structure. And a business that, and I think my first reaction to you when you said it to me was wow or something. I typed something because, and I like structure because a business without structure is one that is going to like go down the drain. It was not running on, oh, I don't have a document. That was like my very first test for him. Do you have documents I need to know about? He said yes. I said, okay, send them to me. He didn't say, oh, I'll get back to you on it tomorrow. I'll drop it. It was okay. And something was said. And I said, okay, that's good. Because I love structure. If companies or startups don't have structure, there's no way to actually So if we're onboarding anybody today at ChainPal, just know that there's a lot of structure and everybody's like, okay. And I'm like, all right, no problem. My role exactly was simple. Operations. How good are you? I said, oh, I like operations. That's one of the things that I know I can function best well in. I said, okay, let's do operations. And from managing gearheads to managing people that you say, oh, I'm not sure I'm going to be available for the meeting today too. Everybody saying, okay, now there is a structure. Let's see what we can do. To be honest, it's been very great. In long and short, all my plenty talk is working with these guys that are running ChainPal can be a lot hectic because, but I mean, it's. I think I posted something on my Twitter yesterday that it's nice to work with people who have a mindset to win. When you work with co-founders who have a mindset to win, everything is easy. Nobody is nobody is running the other person down. Everybody's on the same line of post. You do anyhow today in ChainPal, you can always be removed because nobody cares. Like you have to always be at the top of your game. And for my department to you, I'm saying that we're doing the very best work that we know how to do best. And Yeah, we're doing well.
Yeah, and it's really impressive connecting with my co-founders. I believe Adewale was kind of like part of the lead for this Google I/O Akure or something. So I think he's part of the Google community. Well, you know the one. Yeah. So, but yeah, all good. Glad that we are working on a shared vision at the same time as well. So now, the major question is the why. What specific problems or inefficiency are we solving with ChainPal? And also, can we describe the pain points our users or businesses are currently experiencing that motivated us to build ChainPal? So here, first thing is I am a lover of simplicity. I don't know. I always say this everywhere I go, wherever I pitch myself. I love simplifying things. When I look at certain technology, new innovations in the space that people eventually use, it's quite exciting, right? But I love filtering out the hype and looking for on how we can increase the adoption of that specific innovation or technology. And since blockchain existed, a lot of hypes have been around it for a long time, but they have been very, very minimal way or to which people are utilizing this innovation to onboard more people. So the onboarding majority of the time has been about the hype, and oftentimes people are now leaning towards the money making aspect of it. Let's make money fast from it, which is DeFi trading or degen trading and stuff like that. And a lot of focus on utilizing this technology to actually solve problems, serious problems in the African ecosystem. It's not working as well as it should, and that's why ChainPal existed. So I've taken my experience from building previous projects before, and I brought it into the concept of ChainPal, which is helping African businesses and basically everyone running a business in Africa, being it a freelancer or an established business or an SME. Yeah, we do understand that. I did a lot of research and acknowledge that we have other projects existing that are similar to ours, but how are they actually solving this problem, right? How are they filling in the gaps that existed? And realizing that a lot of businesses are yet to adopt crypto because they are scared of it. This is as a result of the narrative around it and then the technicality associated with existing innovations around it as well. So yeah, I can now receive blockchain payments for my businesses using crypto, but now I need to understand what those cryptocurrencies are. I need to find a way to convert that crypto to cash. I need to understand what seed phrases are. I need to understand what wallet addresses are. So all of these are not what baby boomers of our era actually want to pay attention to, except they are technically acquainted with this technology itself. And nobody has that time, right? Mama Nkechi, my neighbor here, would not actually have the time to start learning about wallet addresses or blockchain itself or cryptocurrencies or P2P markets in order for her to start utilizing, any blockchain products. So that's what we're trying to solve. You utilize ChainPal as a business, right? Once a payment has been made to you in cryptocurrencies, you get that payout in your local currency. All you have to do is, Oga, how you want to take pay? Mama, I want pay with USDC. That's my USDC address. Scan it. Once they scan your VPOS address, you get the payment in Naira in your bank account. It is as simple as that. So there's no crazy process of having to understand wallet addresses or the likes of that. This is what we're doing at ChainPal, making it easy to first increase the adoption of blockchain and cryptocurrency, and also break the barrier of cross-border transaction. Looking at the fact that as a tourist, I could decide to go to Rwanda tomorrow, and when I get to Rwanda, I obviously know that first thing I have to do is convert my Naira or probably dollars to the Rwanda currency, right? Before I could be able to purchase merchandise within the region there. So in order for that to be easy for me, if the merchant in Rwanda that I'm buying, I'm attempting to get certain souvenirs from is already utilizing ChainPal, All I have to do is walk to the shop, right, and scan their VPOS code from ChainPal, and I get my products easily, and they get their payments instantly as well. So it is as simple as that. It is easier for the purchaser and easier for the seller as well.
Why? What specific problems or efficiencies did you identify that ChainPal aims to address? Okay. There is an issue with freelancers not being able to get their money. That's even a very serious issue in African communities, actually. Most people always complain if they want to withdraw their money on Fiverr, you don't allow them to do that easily. If they want to withdraw their money on either Upwork, so it's always not easy for freelancers to get paid when they work with foreign clients. So I believe with PayPal made it easier because all they need is just sign up with their Nigerian details, just their phone number, their NIN or KYC stuff, and then anytime they want to receive a payment, it automatically generates a wallet address for them, receive what they want to receive, and it will be automatically converted to their local currency, which is very, very easy, and they can just easily withdraw it to their Nigerian bank or their Ghana bank. So I believe that particular point is a very, very good one that ChainPal is trying to solve. Thank you.
Okay, so in my instance, I understood one thing. Going to the pepper seller to buy pepper, and my client just paid me. And I have to wait for somebody to exchange the money. And I probably will have to wait for the exchange person to get back to me in hours. And there might be time differences because the person might not be in my country. Right. And this person might get back to me in the next 24 hours or 48 hours. So what in my main is that I have to start calling my friend to kind of like spot me because I want to go to the market and stock up the house. Right? But meanwhile, with ChainPal, it's going to be very simple because I can just go to the end goal is to have POS stands, all of those people being able to do a lot of these things for us easily and very conveniently. If the woman who sells food outside my gate says, Auntie Martin Low, crypto, do you get? The money crypto, mama, back crypto. You know when the joy that comes with a woman that is selling just rice and stew, and then she says, and then they're like, everybody's like, mommy, move around yellow money, but my last log bawani DSM. She crypto lending, and they're like, yes, I'm not worried. And why, I'm putting in wallet address with the joy. It's like when Pampe and Ope stormed into the market. These elderly women never used to take transfer. But what attracted them was, we send the money to you, mommy, before 5 minutes, I think she was concerned about whenever you send payments to a bank, you say, oh, you sent the money, and she will have to wait for probably 24, 48 hours. Some of them sell goods that they need the money fast, and they need the money now. Imagine them hearing, oh, I want to match a foreign exchange. I'm just saying this in Yoruba because, this is the language that they understand. This is the language we're planning to storm the market with. Your Igbo seller, the man that is selling tiles and all that, it probably has a lot of clients that say, oh, I want to exchange money. I'm coming back. And then, he's embracing crypto and then he's like, no worry. Bring them and they collect them. She be not crypto, bring them. Yeah, and my wallet address. Send the money to me. 5 minutes, I don't get them. And imagine people having to do their business, going about their normal lives without having to bother about excess fees, gas fees, all of that. We will still collect our own fee. But then the joy is we're solving a problem, and it's even a very worrisome thing for, I think, our country, Nigeria. And I think that's why government banned it because, having to send money in a currency that you don't even have any relation to, and then you're hearing that people are getting scammed, people this fear, and nobody has time to start learning. This is how you do the wallet. Like, what is the woman that is selling pepper? How much is she making that she wants to start learning a lot of these things? In her head, she's like, "Oh, I'm not worry. I will keep collecting my OPay and PAMPay like that." And everybody's like, okay, there's something going on now. You can collect the money via crypto. That person that deals with the crypto guys don't even have to go to any supermarkets to start saying, oh, I need to withdraw money from my wallet. They will just select any supermarket of their choice. And we're building something in a way that we would even have supermarkets that use crypto on our platform, and you will see it. So if they're close to you, you just go to the nearest supermarket, probably order from them and do the transaction with them. And that's fine. Because a lot of people need to, the world is changing. We went from cash policy to cashless. The pepper seller now collects transfer of 500 there, even though she's going to ask you to add charges on it. But you will not mind because you just don't want to take cash amount. But you don't see a point why. So it's much more like, okay, everybody's collecting money. She's smiling. She's looking at her bank account. And then, she's telling her children, Uncle Tosha Loyense, what she saw in crypto. But she lost the crypto of his soul. I say, báwo lẹ tiẹ̀ ṣe máa ṣe crypto yẹn? Ẹ wá idea ẹ fi hàn. You see, these things are things that people, there is a lot of joy that happens when a customer says, oh, pay láti ẹ send owó sí kò dẹ̀ tí wọlé, ó wà very strange. Bóyá fake transfer ló ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. And somewhere or the other, she's not going to release the goods to you because it has not entered her OPay account. And you have to wait. Because OPay doesn't take too long. But now she has confidence that if you send her the money truly, in 5 minutes it should come to her account. And I think this is the joy that comes with a lot of things that we're building. And this is exactly one of the reasons why I like it. One is fast. And then for freelancers, they don't need to start speaking English to clients anymore. That, oh, they have to exchange the money, or probably the client sends the money to the wrong wallet address. Have you sent my money? Yes. Okay, have I gotten the transfer? They don't have to wait for 48 hours. They don't need to start saying, oh, they did not know that the client sent them crypto that was not good, or they could not, get it out. All of these problems are one of the reasons why I'm like, okay, this is good. Like, we're getting payments either in our local currency or no matter how you want to put it. But at the end of the day, everybody is happy. Everybody is fine. And yes, like Michael said, simplicity. For someone like me who is a newbie in the Web3 space, and then you're trying to teach me, this is how you would do it, and in my head I'm like, sure, well, I'll work what you buy, because it's logical for you to think, okay, this is a lot of stress, but now it's simplified from the person's crypto wallet to your bank account. Check them, no stress, no haggle, very simple process. In fact, our watchword is simple and no stress. Check them, collect your money today. Fast and better ways to collect your money. So really, it's amazing, really, what we're doing, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah, well, we are all totally excited because the concept of ChainPal totally reinvents the narrative of crypto payment entirely. So it's not just building a payment railway like what has existed. We're not building another wallet, right? We're building something specifically infused with enough tools that helps you perform. So you have everything in one place. You're a freelancer, you love generating invoice, you can do that in ChainPal. You're a business owner, you have the AI integrated in there that helps you analyze your business performance, lets you know where your customers are paying from, which specific day you get more customers, how often cash comes in and stuff like that. So that's what ChainPal stands for. And now the next question says, the aha moment. Why build
Oh,
ChainPal?
let's also
So
mention that they also have ways to actually get like logos, our storefront. They have an AI that does their logos, their payment gateway, the logo part is really what is really nice. As a business owner, you no longer have to start stressing on what logo will fit your business. As soon as you log in into ChainPal, and probably you're just starting your business, you have a logo, you have a website built in for you, more like a demo of everything that you're supposed to have. Every single tool that you're supposed to have as a business owner is being given to you at ChainPal. You're not just having a payment gateway, you're having like business owners, especially small businesses, will have 104 problems, and this is the 104 problems that ChainPal is trying to solve.
Yeah, truly. The storefront. So you're a business owner and you're like, let's say you have a clothing brand, or you sell certain locally made products, and you want to get into the market faster. ChainPal has a website builder for you where you can upload your products, and AI themed, where you can easily tweak the design of the website, and then you share the link with your customers, and you can put that on any platform like your Instagram page and the likes of that, so they can easily visit that website and make purchases directly. And this time you don't need to go through the hoops of having to set up different plugins to connect with to the likes of that, because it is all completely integrated into ChainPal. So once payment gets into your platform through your website, it reflects on your dashboard in ChainPal as well, and then you get credited in your local currency. So it's amazing. It's really amazing what we're doing. And now the next question asks us, why are we the right people? Why do we think we are the right people to tackle this problem? And were there existing solutions? And why do we feel they were inadequate and necessitating the creation of ChainPal? So yeah, am I the right person? Do I have the right co-founders to build the product? The true answer is there is no right person to build something. It's just who does it best, who does it better, and who decides to do it at that specific point in time. And that's why we're here. We as a team specifically, we've done our research, we've had our experiences building this product. We did acknowledge that we have competitors existing, right? Products that are attempting to solve similar problems, but they are not doing it the right way. We saw those gaps, we saw the loopholes, we saw the errors, right? And we decided that, well, since nobody wants to get it right, let us do it right. And that's why the team is here. So it's not like we are, the best, like the Harvard, students, Harvard genius or MIT geniuses or the likes of that, right? The major goal is we saw a problem that we lived, we've experienced this problem. It's not a problem we are perceiving from a distance. It's not a problem we heard from. We heard from people. It's a problem we've experienced, we've lived it, right? And that's why we decide we have to get it right, and we have the capacity to do it. We didn't get up the idea to work on ChainPal from a perspective of I have an idea and let anybody just work on it, or let's just get anyone to work on it. Now, we basically analyzed each other's strengths. We've seen each other's capacity, right? The COO, she has a capacity in leading the business aspect of the project. The CTO has the capacity of leading the projects in the technical aspect of it. And yeah, so we've also had our experience building similar products like this, pushing similar products like this. And that's why we know that, yeah, we are definitely the right team to work on this.
Well, for me, Michael said some things. I believe we're going to be the Harvard people of blockchain, and I use Harvard in the sense that we're trying to solve a problem, but we're not. We are also touching grass while solving a problem.
Exactly.
There's a saying that we need to touch grass that we probably use on social media. I'm saying that we're touching grass because we're not solving it from want to build a product. We're solving it from the point of that market woman outside how can we make life easier for her? Like, POS. Our plan is to, storm the markets like OPay and PalmPay did. The market, like the product is for everybody and everyone. We're not selective of who are using our products. The product is for everybody. Bring. Like it's much more like, going to the market, having a ChainPal POS, doing this, like, people are able to go about their normal lives, just doing a transaction that they thought could not be done from the next person that stays next door. It's is a revolution, and yes, other people have built this product, but we are building something that we know that we're going to be touching grass while at it. We're trying to solve a problem that it's a we're trying to solve something that is a problem for other African countries. He mentioned tourists, so that means we're not just building for something just for the Nigerian government. So if the Nigerian government says no to our dreams, we're going to go to Ghana government. If they say no, then we're going to go to another government, because our major point of building is to build something for African countries. And every single African country can testify to it that they are in need of this service. In fact, if people say, oh, we just don't want you to solve crypto problems, what other problems can we solve in the Web3 space? We are going to find a way to also solve these problems, because, like I said, we are touching grass. We are very realistic people. We're not building something that, people, we're going to be like, oh, okay, this vision, we're going to keep working on it in the next 5 years or in the next 10 years or something. We're building something that when we start now, the entire marketing plan, everything works together. The people in the market are like, okay, this is something. People have the very, like, we have, our system is being built to the point whereby the immediate market woman is educated about it in the best of our knowledge, even also in a local language. That is what we're building, because if she has a phone and she's able to select the language that she speaks, she's able to, connect with the platform that way, and she's able to understand what the message is. That is how we're building this. But like I said, we're touching grass while at it. Yes, you say, oh, they might not have all have big phones, but then at least they have a phone, and then they are able to know that, okay, in the first 5 minutes of probably when we go to do our field marketing, somebody is talking to her about, in the first 5 minutes, she's not confused about whatever it is they're talking to her about. We're making her feel settled about her money, and then she's like, Atio Bashishenko, and we're like, it's definitely gonna work. And we're going to show you system, we're going to show you a lot of things. So we planned a way that the market or the marketing and where we're going to go about this project is not something unusual that nobody has done before, but it is something that, like I said, we are touching grass. We understand the grassroots problem. We understand how our country works. We're Africans. We know the problems that we see, and we know the problems that we're facing every day. So we're not just sitting from a place of, oh, we want to build something because it sounds very fancy. We're building something because it's something that we also face. And the simplicity of this project is that everything is simple from top to bottom. There is no textbook that you have to, there's no extra learning you have to do. All you have to do is just to understand the basics and the way this product works. It's like simplifying what has not been simplified for you before, and then you have a very good understanding about it, and then you're able to use it. What we're trying to say, and our message is very simple: crypto is not just something that's, or cryptocurrencies are not just something that, oh, it has to do with, always trading. It's something that even in buying and selling, it can be used. We can make it work. That is the message we're trying to pass across to people. And it's very simple. So it's a thing of, yes, we're touching grass. Yes, we know how the system works. Yes, we know how our countries are, but we're doing something. We're doing something that we know that we're the best at it. And because we have like minds, we know that at the end of the day, the the vision that we have and the mission that we have will not go without not being fulfilled. So yes, are we the best minds to build this? Yes, we are. But do we also believe that there are people who are building the same thing? Yes. But how are we different? We are touching grass. That's why we're different.
We didn't just stumble into ChainPal. A bit is because we have been living in the problem, so we saw the problem. We've seen how broken the current crypto payment landscape is, and also we've seen the bad UI UX of some of the platforms that people use. Yeah, zero. Some platforms have zero empathy for users. Actually. So with that, also, we are not just qualified. Due to the fact that we have seen the problem and we know the best way to solve it. So I believe that we are definitely the right people to build it. Due to the fact that we also have, I as a CTO, I have technical experience. We all have the technical experience in things like that has to do with payment systems before. So
Yeah,
thank you.
absolutely. That is definitely
You were
uh,
throwing shades, so I'm not there.
yeah. It wasn't shade if it's factual actually. So very very little Web3 or crypto based innovations are actually focused on the user experience part of things. They just feel everybody is technical. So once they set up a
Actually,
project,
yeah.
okay,
You
understand
know what's
what
funny?
exactly
And I
it
think
is.
the reason why most people, people used to insult Opes UI UX. Have you seen the conversation about it before? Yeah, that
I think
about how very is not fine. But the question now boils down to, is it easy to use? Yes, everything you need to do, step money, electricity bill, everything is properly simplified. And if there are other platforms who are doing this too, I don't think we'll have a problem. But the normal Nigerian banking app, if you find out why the market woman around you does not use it, she'll tell you, well, I want to watch. Oh, money, they will ask you to put token, they will ask you to put this, they will ask you to put that. But that one, just your thumbprint, your regular password, you are in. And that's
it's
it.
it's as as easy as that. Yeah. I think one thing I love about Rope is that user experience, and
Yeah.
if we can imbibe that culture, that spirit into the Web2 space, things makes things easier. You just have to copy somebody's bank account number, and OP already lets you know that okay, yeah, you have a bank account number in your clipboard right now. Which of the banks do
Yeah,
you want to send it to?
exactly. And
It's
the name already pops up as soon as you paste it. So I'm like,
To be very honest,
why?
the people that are familiar with OPS UX, I don't know what else they want. I don't know
I,
what
I,
else they
I
want.
tend to see that as sarcasm. Attacking OPUX is probably sarcasm. It definitely can be realistic. But I don't think as human you tend to see an issue with OP user experience. It's
And you know
definitely
that when you
sarcasm.
put in thousands, they tell you, oh, this is the amount of thousand you're putting. So probably if you're making a transfer, not putting your head into it, by the time you're trying to send 50,000, they let you realize that, oh, you're sending this thing in 4,000, like extra, like this is 50,000 that you're trying to send. And your mind comes back to, wait, it's 5,000 I wanted to send. So it's like it's like also what we're doing at ChainPal. We're putting ourselves in everybody's shoes. And then I'm like, if I'm a user, how exactly do I want this product to be like? That's why, I think we've done a beta testing phase once and we'll still do one again because you see, simplicity is the way life goes and user experience is the way life goes. I kid you not, you see these people that we say, oh, these people are millionaires, they are billionaires. A lot of them use OPay and then they'll tell you it's fast. It
Simple as that.
works.
Simple
It's
as that.
fast. And it's they say I go to a place, I have to make transfer in 5 minutes. I don't have to wait. Like, I'm going out. You see people who do transfers from their main account to OP accounts when they want to go out because they don't want to hear it's not working. It's not doing this. It's not doing that. Like I think it's deliberate. I don't know if you've seen their ads. There are some ads that they have on Third Mainland Bridge and something like that. Those ads are not. They probably don't look as nice as other ads, but their main focus is not this thing is beautiful, is attractive, that is nice. Can you read what is there? Yes. Do you understand the message? Yes. And I think for user experience, it is very good. Nah, it is very good. And like I was saying before, like that is like part of the thing that we're trying to do here at ChainPal. Like it's just trying to understand the fact that we deal with people that just want easy life. The country is already frustrating. I don't want to start opening a bank app that is taking me hours to open. Why? Because they want to make the UI UX beautiful. I don't care. Allow me do my thing and go.
It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And yeah, so I'm really excited that we have amazing team members working on the project. And one amazing thing about our team members is we are not just for one demographic. It's not like everybody's building in Nigeria. So we are scattered across the globe, and it's really impactful to widespread experiences, diverse experience. Everyone bringing in their experience, their inputs, and the likes of that to build an amazing product. And I'm really excited about what we are building. And now, the next question says the what. So could you explain what ChainPal is and how it works in simple terms? What is its core functionality? What are the key features or unique ChainPal that directly addresses the problem we've outlined? All right. So I love calling ChainPal a payment suite, not because it sounds sweet, but because it is what it is. So ChainPal isn't just a payment gateway. If we call ChainPal a payment gateway, it implies that all it does is just process payment for you, probably the aspect of the technical side. Let's say you integrate the APIs or you just use our payment links and then you get payment. So that's not what ChainPal is alone. ChainPal is a payment suite because it's comprises of different business utilities, different business tools that help you perform better depending on what you are. So are you a business or are you a freelancer? If you're a freelancer, there are unique features you have access to that help you perform better as a freelancer. The invoicing features, the smart payment link. So our smart payment links, it's projected to it's of two unique features. One unique feature is that it allows you to receive payments directly into your ChainPal app dashboard, and then you get credited into your local bank account immediately, right? And the other unique feature is once you get the payments, it's just instantly into your bank account. That's why it is smart. And we also have the invoicing feature. So as a freelancer, I can generate invoices and then send these invoices to my clients, right? And they can make payment for those invoices. And then I have records of all the invoices I've generated, the payments that have been received, the due invoices, and the likes of that. And a couple of other features is like the AI agents integrated into ChainPal. So the AI agent within ChainPal also allows you to get insights about your business performance. We have the analytics section as well that works in tune with the AI agents. So this collects data about transactions, customers. It lets you know, okay, you've received more payments in USDT than USDC this month. Your payments has been your most payments comes from your clients in Nigeria or probably in Ghana or in the United Kingdom or in the United States or from Canada and stuff like that. So this gives you insight about your customer base, knowing that I have more customers from from Ghana paying me through this platform and the likes of that. So it lets you know how to well address and address your customer base basically. And then as a business, you have more features because you have access to the virtual POS, and the virtual POS gives you access to uh, you know creating different terminals, and these different terminals have their unique addresses as well. And these unique addresses can they have a QR code affiliated with them, which you can put a different terminal for your businesses. So if I run let's say I run a clothing line and I have different terminals. Let's say I have a terminal in Akure, I have a terminal in Lagos, I have a terminal in Abuja. So you don't need to create different accounts for different terminals, right? You just create the same account, then create unique terminals for each of those branches of business you have. So I have a branch in Akure. I create a terminal for James Clothing Line Akure, and then I print out the stamina out for them, and they put it out there. So whenever any customer comes in and make payments, it is received in the same dashboard. So I, as a business owner, I can easily monitor transactions that are coming in from different terminals. If I understand that, okay, payments were made to a terminal at Akure, I get the data, right? If I understand that payments were made to a terminal in Lagos, I get the data as well. So this makes things easier for businesses to run. You don't need to create multiple accounts, multiple ChainPal accounts or multiple bank accounts in order for you to process payment from different branches. Same bank account, same ChainPal account covers all your business branches. All you have to do is create a terminal for that, and you're good to go. And then I want a website for my business. Let's say not every customer are walk-in customers. Some people want to make payments online. They want to make purchases online. If you're a restaurant, you can use the storefront to set up a menu, right? And list out your restaurant's menu, and customers can make purchases there, get a receipt, and you can get the product delivered to them immediately. And if you sell your clothes or your clothing line on the likes of that, you also can list your merchandise on the platform or on your website through ChainPal. Now you don't need to pay extra to have an e-commerce website running, because setting up the storefront, it is free, completely free, 100% free for you. So it's pretty unique that we are focused on the user experience of things, making life easier for everyone utilizing the products. And uniquely, ChainPal is mobile friendly. So while it looks pretty amazing on the desktop as well, we also want it to look amazing on the mobile device for you as well. So you don't always have to carry your laptop as a business owner that, hey, I'm trying to access my payments gateway dashboard to see how my businesses are performing. Wherever you go, if it's your mobile device access with you, you can easily access ChainPal as well. This makes entry to the platform very, very easy. So barrier to entry is pretty churned, because at the end of the day, you can easily access your business growth through ChainPal on the go. You're in a flight, you're at the airport, stuff like that. You don't need to always have your desktop with you. You can also do the same thing with your mobile device to catch up with business performance and how transactions are running. So as a dev, you have an existing application as well, and you want your customers to now make payments to you in cryptocurrencies. ChainPal is there for you. We have APIs that you can integrate into your existing applications to make you run better, right? And so these are part of the amazing features that you can find within ChainPal as well. So yeah, I would love to know which of the features my co-founder found pretty amazing to them. So let's hear from the CTO first.
Oh, my favorite feature is the payment link generation actually, because having a payment link is just like you're having your website. I can just tell them, I have my website now, just go there and send the money to it. I can just give you a link to my website. That's what you tell them. It's ChainPal, but at the end of the link, it has your name. Okay, ChainPal also / your name. Just tell them, this is my website. The email, once they get there, they will definitely see the logo of your business in the site, the details where they want to pay to. So it's just like you can even brag it to them. Oh, I have my website. Just visit this link to pay to this also. Oh, you don't have to start sending them an account number also. Just give them a link. So I really love that particular feature very, very well.
Yeah,
Thank you.
pretty. Yeah, looking at the fact that when you utilize a payment link, you can add a website as well, a different link that it will redirect the payer to. So after making payment, you can be redirected to another page as well. So if I wanna, let's say before you can talk to me, before you can schedule Calendly with me, you have to make payments to have a consultancy with me, right? So I could just redirect you, so I could connect my Calendly link to the payment link as well. So once you've completed your payment, it then will direct you to my Calendly, and then you can schedule the call with me. So that kind of makes life easier for everyone. It's amazing. It's really, really amazing. Tell me, what's your favorite feature?
It will sound like bias, but I don't know. For somebody who has a small business, having everything in one platform is a win. I
True.
mean, you can do your logo. You can just wake up tomorrow. Oh, I'm starting a new business. I mean, you have a logo. In say 4 hours, you have a logo. You have a storefront. You have everything that you need. You probably have guidelines to, the captions and all that. And everybody's like, oh, nice. And then the next time you're like, oh, we don't only accept payments in Nigeria currency. We also accept cryptocurrencies. But mm, it's it's nice, basically. The logo part for me is very nice. Sorry to designers because it's just something simple. Then if you don't want something done by a professional, then yeah, you can go and do that. But like it's just the fact that you have a business, you're doing this, and if you decide to go into freelancing too, you don't have a problem with barriers for currency and all that. Once you sign up on ChainPal as an individual, your clients are no longer saying, "Oh, you stay in Nigeria, so we cannot give you a job." Mm-mm. Oh, you're signed up on ChainPal. Don't worry, we're gonna give you the job because of how much how much trust it is that we're gonna build in the ecosystem and all that. So for me, these features are very nice because one, we're solving a very beautiful problem and we're making sure that everybody is satisfied. Like so those features like the business feature and the freelance feature and the fact that people don't need to start texting you first. You collect your money first before real conversations happen. Straight to the point. If you want to talk to me first, don't waste my time. You get like it's amazing. It's beautiful. So yeah.
Really, really amazing. Yeah. Now the next question says, where we are going. So it's asking us, what is our long-term vision for ChainPal? How do we see it changing in the next? How do we see it changing in the next 5, 10, or even 50 years? And also, what kind of impact do we hope ChainPal will have on its users, the industry, or even the society at large? So yeah, Timmy, raise your hands. Yeah, start first.
Yes, I want to go first. In the next 5 to 10 years, uh, um, I see us not just in Africa. Like I said earlier, we're not building just for the Nigerian country. We're building for countries outside Nigeria too, because we're solving like a major problem, and this is a problem that with proper and good system structure that we already have, we're going to try out. So in the next 5 years, I see us being that AI blockchain payment gateway that is recognized as one of the top 10 in the world. And I see us breaking barriers and, giving people the right education they need about crypto, the basic essential educations that they need about crypto. And I see us, enlightening people about what they need to know, and people no longer hearing that word crypto and then they're scared of it anymore. I see us being that platform that business owners use to do their day-to-day businesses, solving problems that people used to think it's a lot of problem and making it very simple. I see us being one of those fintechs to bring simplicity into the world with our UI UX, because it's going to be it's going to be a way for us to lead the world, and people are like, oh, have you seen these guys? Have you seen what they're building? Yes, what we're building might be quite tough, but in the next 10 to 50 years, I see us, standing the test of time with proper management, and will not be one of those startups that would only stay for like 2 3 years, have very good runs, and then shut down after a while due to bad management structure or lack of structure or finance or things like that. Because, like I said before, we already have a document, and that document entails the plans that we have for the next 5 to 10 years. So all things being equal and things being in stethoscope, I don't see us even in our first 6 months of being in business. I don't see us just in the Nigerian market, because we are prepared for this. We're made for this. So I see us doing things that generally and normally are not being done. So what I'm trying to tell people out here right now is ChainPal is going to be a global and universal payment gateway, and we're going to break barriers, and we're going to, I won't say change the world because everybody wants to change the world, but we're going to make sure that whatever it is that we're doing as a company, it is statement making, and everyone, if you're not thinking of investing in any fintech right now, I think JPAL is the first place you might want to start from. So,
Loud.
you should. This is me pitching now. You should actually, wish and want to, and you should actually like start putting your money in right now, because you might not even know, as at the time you want to put your money in will probably be an IPO company that you can't do it anymore, because our stock share will be quite a lot for you to join in. So like it's
Definitely.
it's a movement that you should be part of. So in the next 5 to 10 years, I see us being that company that our market stock value is bigger than what it currently would be. And of course, we're here to make everything easy for people, and we can't satisfy everybody. I know that we can't be a platform that everybody will like. We see how people oppose our, UI, UX, and stuff like that. There is no users have a mind of their own, so you can't necessarily be every user's favorite. But to the people who would trust us, they would. It's like the way Piggyverse is. You're going to sleep in peace, knowing that there is a platform who has your back, and knowing that there are people who are building something that you're never going to be afraid of what will happen to you or your money at the end of the day. And your money is
Definitely.
never going to be stuck in the air.
Definitely. So yeah, let's hear from CTO Adewale.
So, where do we see ChainPal in the next 5, 10 years? Of course, I definitely see ChainPal going global, starting from West Africa, slowly picking a country one after the other, shutting down each country. They now are recognizing country, the next one, the next country. Want to go global in the next 10, 20 years would have become a global brand, not just a continental brand that maybe is known in just West Africa or known in Africa, that become a global brand. So anyone in any country in the world, once they hear the name ChainPal, they definitely be able to know, ChainPal, to be so familiar with the name. So yes, that's why I say also the next couple of years.
So, for me, my long-term vision for ChainPal, and where I see it in the next 5, 10, 50 years, Um, Obviously, it is actually solving the problem it promises. So the entire goal for the project is to solve that problem, and I believe apart from actually attaining the heights on the standard of what the project basically stands for, it is actually solving the problem these people are facing. Me stepping out from my home and entering any kiosks or any mini marts and acknowledging that the trader or the merchants running that business is actually utilizing ChainPal. The point where I'm always like, madam, do you accept USDC? And there's no question asked like, what is USDC? They're like, yeah, it's ChainPal. That is where I see ChainPal in the next 5 to 10 years. So me traveling to a different country and being assured or certain or guaranteed that there are ChainPal merchants in this region. That is where I see ChainPal in the next 5 to 10 years. And I really, really want to experience a future where ChainPal is actually transforming the economy of different regions. So yeah, and now back to our next question, or for moving on to our next question. It said, why this approach? Why are we building in public? What's the need? Why do we have to share our projects to the public, the process of development? Why do we have to have this discussion? Why did we start this episode? So for me, the reason why this is essential is apart from the fact that we are actually excited about what we are building, we want it's a means of motivation for the founders as well. Having this conversation tends to expose us to more insight, especially when we get feedbacks from customers, from our users during sessions like this. We believe during these sessions, we would also be having certain episodes that would be inviting customers to join conversations like this, and customers giving us in real life feedback about their experience with our products, about what they like, what they don't like, the kind of features they want to exist and the kind of features they want removed. So this is where we see this episode going. So the reason why we're running this is because we want to communicate with our people. We want to get closer. We understand there are certain products that exist, right? And people don't know the founders. They can't even reach the founders. You can't communicate with the founder. You can't even try to share your interest about the products. When you try to complain about certain features, they eat you up with a bot support system, and the bot will keep taking you around circles. When you try to reach out to an agent, you get custom replies, custom responses, and the likes of that, and it doesn't really solve problems for the people. But we want to get in touch with our users. We want to get in touch with people we are building this product for. So while they see us having conversations like this, discussions like this, they can easily make comments, and this comment will definitely read through. And we give opportunities as well to certain customers to join sessions like this. Could be 10 at a time, 5 at a time, depending on the capacity at that point in time. And when they join in, even if you're angry, an angry customer, it's fine. Join the conversation, shout at us, right? Yell, use any words you want to use so we can understand your pain. We want to relate to your pain as well while you are complaining, right? And if you love it as well, join and give us your feedback, letting us know that, whoa, I love what you guys are building. I want this in there. Give us your testimonials. That testimony alone would go a long way to driving the product beyond borders. That's why I see the need for us to do this. So I would love to hear from Adewale. Why do you think we're doing this?
Why are we doing this? Why are we taking this approach? Why are we building in public? I believe building in public forces discipline. Forces discipline because you are in the face of the whole world. One is watching you. You cannot afford to make a mistake. You cannot afford to to push a product that would be half done. You understand? It keeps the team anchored to users' reality. It enables us get even live feedback from users, make us get connected to the users more. You understand? And also feedback loop, which I just mentioned now, the feedback loop. Due to the fact that we are bidding in public, users can easily reach out to us either through the comments or personally. So it even encourages better feedback loop. So we are bidding in public to stay focused and also to build trust with our users. Thank you very much.
And tell me, why are you building in public?
Okay, so Michael mentioned something earlier that clients are allowed to come and shout at us and use any language. Please don't shout at me, we're actually correctly. But well, yes, yes, like Michael said, right? We would get to that stage whereby we would have clients come on this calls to talk about what they want to achieve and all that. And also, we will have a lot of users, but the structure we're trying to build here at ChainPal is an accessible structure. So whatever implementation, like people will say, oh, you hardly see the owners of the business. We might not always be on this call. And yes, that's because we would have busy times and all of that. But then we're building a team that is that understands this vision and will be there to solve every problem. And as a user for some certain things, bot replies are something that annoys me, or even custom replies, right? But where we will try our best to make sure that it doesn't get to that stage, and then we have people that would be there and specially trained to listen to your complaints and understand where you're coming from, right? And one more thing that I also wanted to mention is that we're building something whereby you you would trust us at every point in time. Trust will not be far off. Trust is going to be in you. We want you to see the people behind PayPal. We want you to see what drives through their head. We want you to see how exactly they are building these things. We will probably just show you our face once in a while, because the people who are building this thing need to show to the world so that you can understand what it took and then what it takes to actually build a platform like ThinkPad. And it's for you to also hold us accountable for things and also correct us and let us know what you want as a user. We can't listen to everybody, yes, but we would make sure that we're conveying your best thoughts and putting it in. Because like I said, we're touching glass. We're not building a product that is anonymous to you. We're building something that the UI UX is something that you can relate with, and you as a user would have very beautiful experience. I am a small business owner, so I know what it means to handle platforms that they would have to start taking you through this process, that process for you to be able to use it. You have to be able to talk to somebody in the team. What I want for ChainPal is the moment you download the app, Chakram, you know how it works. Nobody needs to show you how it's going to work. You get into the app, you see the app, you already know basic literacy person, or anybody with basic knowledge can know how the app works. That is it for me, and that exactly is why we're building in public, because you are able to say, oh, I want to see this product, can you people show us a demo? Yeah, sure, you will. But sometimes in the next talk can probably be a demo, but we are assuring you that building in public is not just for us to say, oh, hi, this is what we're building. Building in public is for us to show you our journey, show you what makes us us, show you why exactly ChainPal is coming into existence, and let you understand that we're not just building something because of building sake, or because we want to be in the tech space, or because we want to be in the fintech space, or we just want to go ahead and do something because we feel like it. Or building something because we know that it is a problem and we want to solve it, and we believe that we have the very best minds to solve it.
So it's really, really amazing input from Timmy, quite extensive. So yeah, at the same time, the last question is says what is next in the immediate future? So what are we doing next with ChainPal? What are the customers expecting? So it's pretty simple, guys. The next phase coming up from ChainPal is the fact that we are launching our public beta. So we've done the private beta, we've tested, right? We had a lot of um, great inputs from users. Users tried out the platform, the payout feature, the payment link features, and the stuff like that. So yeah, all of that has been tested by our amazing users. They loved it. And at this point, we are currently um, updating the infrastructure so it could be utilized for public beta. So anticipate public beta this month. So we are working on ensuring that users can access the basic features publicly this time and give their reliable input. And the teams are working and tirelessly as much as they can to make sure that we get the product rolled out between this month to next month. But yeah, surely it's not going to go beyond this quarter before you can access ChainPal publicly. So yeah, that's it for us. And how can interested viewers learn more, get involved, provide feedback, or try a ChainPal? Okay, so for those who are trying to learn more about the products, who are trying to get involved, or trying to provide feedback, or trying to test ChainPal, always come for our building in public session. We're gonna do our best to roll out the episode every week. So, but just know you're gonna see multiple episodes in a month. But we're gonna try as much as possible to put out our episode every week. So try to follow our YouTube channel, listen to our podcast, drop your comments, and the COO might see your comments and be like, "All right, let me bring you up for those who want to join the sessions." And other times, if you want to try out the product as well, just keep following up the episode and our social platforms. We're definitely going to pull out updates once the public version is ready to be accessed. But if you want to get early access to it, you can sign up on our website for the wait list. So we're going to be updating that so you will be able to fill up the new form and access the wait list as well. So yeah, Timmy.
Feedback and how you're able to reach us. Michael already said it. Social media. So if you're not following our social media right now, follow us, especially on TikTok. You're going to laugh. One thing I assure you of that, and we're going to put it out on all social media platforms. And one more thing, we're going to try as much as possible to make sure that we, like you said, release something like every week. And so what we're doing is our social media, we like to see people interact. So yeah, follow us on social media. You can follow our individual pages, which we would attach to this video at the end of it, so that you can see more things about building in public and all that. But yes, and we would also invite people to talk and speak about what they want to see as users, and share their experiences. So maybe, Michael, we can start with that next week. We'll just show the ballot box open, see the reaction of this video, and invite somebody who has not tested the product before, somebody not in the team to join us. But it's kind of like familiar and wants to get questions asked and all that. And that's what will happen next week. So you get to
Oh,
see our faces, you get to interact with us, and we might also have Instagram live sessions and all that, just a way to interact and then see how this works. And also Twitter. Oh yes, we have Twitter Spaces coming up. We have events that we would be hosting with people in the same Web3 space. Like physical events, so you can also see us there, and you would get to ask a lot of questions that you have to.
all right. Yeah. So, as Timmy has said already, so you can, if you have questions, you drop those questions as well. We can answer your questions just like we are currently answering questions like this on the session. So send in questions, and we would love to answer your questions. As much questions as you can throw, we're going to select them and then utilize them during sessions like this. And I don't know, CTO Adewale, do you have any closing remark?
I don't have anything to say again actually. The CEO and the CEO have already mentioned everything. You want to reach out to us, we have social media accounts, either TikTok or Twitter. And also, if you can even message the CEO and the CEO personally, you can identify their personal accounts on social media.
What happened to your own page?
Yeah.
What happened to your own page? Because now CEO has directed them to my page. You are doing the same thing, but then you made him know. Please, you guys check one of them. What
we
is my own visible?
WhatsApp support, right? We have two unique numbers for WhatsApp. You can easily send us WhatsApp messages on WhatsApp, and the support system we definitely would respond. We are the one in charge of the WhatsApp accounts. So if you message a WhatsApp, I would reply if I see it, or the CEO would reply if she assigned anyone to it. And if it's technical, the CTO will be assigned to respond to you as well. So we're going to make that available on our social platform, so you can see that as well. So we have a WhatsApp support platform where you can send us messages as well. And you can also do that on the website. We have a live chat support on the website. You send a message and we will definitely reach out to you as well and respond. So whoever is responding
It's
to your
not bot
WhatsApp,
response. It's real human being response.
so for now, we are the one responding to you on the platform, on all the support systems. So definitely you'll get to real human response. It's not bot. The bot will only tell you when we are not available and when we are available. Once we are available, we reply to you immediately. So yeah, so this is all today's episode of Building in Public with Adewale, Temi, and Michael Jimo. So we're really excited to have this conversation with you guys. Shout out to our sponsors and partners, Microsoft for Startup, Google for Startup, AWS for Startup, as well as
You
Aya.
people are the reason why we are not always looking at our bank account. We're like, dear God.
Thank you so much for the discount. Thanks to Intercom for the discount. Thanks to all the partners I can't remember right now for all the discount support.
And Loom, that is currently taking a recording of this.
Action. We really love you guys. Thank you for the support as well. Thanks for the discount, Loom. It's amazing. We're really grateful. And thanks to Aya HQ for trusting our product and bringing us into the incubation program. We're really grateful. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to Leaks Blockchain. We love you. Bye.
Bye.